Hello, good afternoon. My name is Seun Obisesan. If you're watching this channel and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below and also click the bell icon button so that you'll be notified when I post new video.
Mentoring, teaching, developing, coaching, educating, empowering.
Today, I'll be talking about it takes a community. The phrase "it takes a community" is an African phrase. It takes a community to raise a child. It simply means it takes the whole community, the adults that are in that community, to contribute to the developmental of a child. So everybody have a part to play. I remember growing up, like I was born and raised in Nigeria. I remember when maybe your parents are not home and then you're just coming back from school. Even with your parents, maybe your parents, ask for help from other parents that are around. When you come back, other parents will look after you as their own. You hear things like, "Oh, Seun, how are you? Have you done your homework? Go and do your homework. Did your mom leave you something to eat? Oh, okay, maybe go and eat that. If there's nothing to eat, you come in here and I'll take care of you." So everybody around you see it as a responsibility to raise you as a child. But now it's like we are losing that community. That phrase of "it takes a community to raise a child," I know the statement can be a bit arguable sometimes, because just in case you can't trust the people around you, but that's a different topic on its own. But what we are talking about right now is that it takes a whole lot of people to raise a child. It takes a whole lot, and we all know if you work on your own initiative, bravo, good for you. But as a team, you do more as a team. Biologically, it takes two people to make a child. You see some family, it's about single parents, and some household we have two parents. Like, you cannot see your child enough. And what I mean by that is that you cannot completely know your child. There'll be other people around you who can see more of that child than you are. Yoruba will say, like, this is the way we do things in our own house. It might be the opposite in someone else's household. So if you allow other people to help in raising that child, the child have a bit more knowledge from all other people. I mean, positive people, you know what I mean? So let's say you are the mom, and of course, maybe you are the primary carer. The child will be able to gain knowledge from you, and there are other people around the household. There are some things that maybe your emotional way of raising your child hasn't really balanced up well. We'll talk more about that as we go along in another video. Somebody else can see that, oh, this child needs a little bit more of one-on-one interaction and stuff like that. Or let's say you are busy, these days we have to make money. You go to work in the morning and you come back at night. There is somebody that's closer to, like, that can take up your role for you. And that's one of the jobs that teachers does. Like, our children go to school, they interact with their teachers. Some children even spend more time with their teachers than their parents. So that is community. And outside of that, there are your neighbors, people around you. But now, let's say something happened at work. Let's say you're a doctor and you have to, wait behind to do some other things because they need your expertise. It's very hard to see someone's child and say, "Oh, come in here. Did your mom leave you something to eat? Let me feed you." And that's on the side. Now, overall is, if you're a parent and you're watching this, kudos to you. If nobody has ever praised you for raising that child or children in some cases, I am saying well done to you. it's not easy. Parenting is not easy. I'm a mother of 5. It's not easy, especially when they get to the age group that we will be sharing more information about it on this channel. Like they're becoming teenagers, they are youth, they're beginning to have a mind of themselves, and they want to take decisions and live their life the way they want. So bravo, you have really done an amazing job. Give yourself a hug. If you're a parent, it's not easy. And having said that, if you're an African parent and you live, whether you live in Europe, you live in America, you live in Canada, it's a bit tougher because you are coming from a background with a different culture. And here you are with that culture that you've been brought up with. You are in another land, and then you're raising a child in something that is way opposite to the culture that you've been raised. So it's a bit of a struggle trying to raise your child in the only way you know. And there's another culture that sometimes conflicts one another. And also they go to school, and most of their teachers are, like I live in Ireland, they're Irish. They have their culture that they've been raised in, and then you have your culture. And then whatever you say, we kind of one way or the other conflict. So it's a bit of a struggle. But when you allow a community to help in raising your child, it gets easier. It might be tough, like trusting other people to come into the life of your child, but if you're watchful of the people around you, it wouldn't be a problem. Some children even open up more to other parents than their own parents. And because you are the parent of that child, there are some things that you see on a regular basis. Even though it's wrong, it doesn't look wrong to you anymore because it has become the norm for you. But when another parent see that, they'll be able to say, no, don't do that again. That's wrong. Just somebody that'll be able to kind of impact the life of that child positively. So if you're watching this, you're listening to me, don't say no to other parents impacting your children, especially with the teachers as well. If maybe a child come back home from school, and they are saying something about a teacher that they didn't really get along well with. That happened mostly in secondary school. Don't just listen to the side of your child only and then take it on board like that. No, try to put yourself in the shoe of the teacher, and your child better. Sometimes they say things just to get you on their side. So calm down when you hear some things so that other people around you will be free enough, will feel welcome to help you in raising that child, in imparting that child. So please, if you're watching up to this moment, that means you are getting a bit of value, maybe 1 or 2. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And if you think, oh, I can drink from your well of knowledge, reach out to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.